Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you all are doing good. Today, we are going to do some of the problems, the big problems in income and expenditure account and balance sheet, the final accounts of non-trading concern. Okay, we have already learned some of the treatment of revenue receipts and revenue expenditure yesterday, and we have learned this one. Subscription received, how it will be shown. Then the sum of the expenditure, treatment of consumable items, that if sports materials are consumed, how we should treat. Then the calculation of capital fund, opening capital fund, okay, or the treatment of the special fund, any that fund they are keeping for any special purpose. So it should be, the income should be added, expense must be deducted, any interest accrued should be added, and interest accrued but not received, that must be an asset. Okay, then all the balance sheet items I have explained yesterday itself. With assets, cash in hand, cash at bank, furniture, if there is depreciation we must deduct, then building, then office equipments, all these depreciation must be deducted. Then prepaid expenses, then accrued income but not received, then any specific fund investment, then closing stock of sports materials or stationery or bats and balls, whatever it is. Okay, then on the liability side, if there is no cash at bank, we may have bank overdraft. That will be mentioned. Then outstanding expenses, anything. Then income received in advance, then any specific fund, we should write there, we should add that particular income related to that fund, and we should deduct the expenses related to that fund. Then that capital fund, if there is no capital fund, we need to prepare the opening balance sheet to calculate the opening capital fund. Along with that one, we need to add the surplus. If there is deficit, we should deduct that one. Okay, now today we will see the big problems. I will read out that illustration 17. Usually they will ask these illustrations only for the big exams, for quarterly, half-yearly, then revision, even for annual also. Not every time. Many of the illustrations also they are asking, so you need to do and see. So illustration 17, from the following receipts and payments account of Friends Football Club for the year ending 31st March 2017, prepare income and expenditure account for the year ending 31st March 2017 and the balance sheet as on that date. In the books of Friends Football Club, receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st March 2017. Receipts, balance brought down, cash and bank, subscription, legacies, collection for special dinner. Then the payments, furniture, sports materials purchased, special dinner expenses, electricity charges, then closing balance, cash in hand and cash at bank. Then some adjustments given, additional information. The club had furniture rupees 12,000 on 1st April 2016. Ignore depreciation on furniture. Subscription outstanding for 2016-17 600. Then stock of sports materials on 31 March 2017 100. Capital fund as on 1st April 2016 23,000. Important things that you should see is you have to check whether the capital fund is available for the balance sheet. Otherwise, we need to prepare the opening balance sheet to calculate the capital fund. Okay, that we have. Now we will come from the beginning. Where it will appear, we need to check. So, this income and expenditure account we will write, and we will write this receipts or payments. We will write, okay, the debit side, okay, that is expenditure side. Furniture will not come, isn't it? It is balance sheet item. Then sports materials purchased. you have to see sports materials whether we have opening stock, closing stock. We have, isn't it? Stock of sports materials at the end. Year is what? 31st March 2017. So this is closing is given. So what we should do? We should subtract this one from that materials. Okay, what is the formula? Opening stock, add purchases, less closing stock. Purchases is there, so we need to deduct this one. And one more item where we need to write in the balance sheet. Okay, closing stock. Special dinner expenses. That one expenditure. Electricity charges expenditure. These two will be in the balance sheet. Okay. Then receipt side. That the other side, income side. Subscription 5,000. We should see what is the additional information. Subscription outstanding. Subscription outstanding for the year 16-17 600. So what we should do? We should add outstanding. Okay, then the next item, legacies. Legacies is capital expenditure, so it will come in the balance sheet. Okay, then collection for special dinner. This also we can write in the receipts and payments that are in the income and expenditure account itself. Now we will start doing. Here I am using only two sides. Okay. So not only the same side I am using. Since I cannot show this both the pages at the same time because that video coverage is very small. Okay. Income and expenditure account. For the year ended 31st March, that will be given in the beginning of the problem. Okay, 2017. Then in the books of also we need to write. Okay, in the books of Friends Football Club, you should use both the sides. Then debtor, creditor. Then another line to write the particulars. Here one column. You will have two columns there. Okay. Here expenditure rupees. Here income rupees. You have to see from that expenditure side means you have to see the payments from in the book. Okay, the first item given, sports materials purchased. Any adjustment is there, you have to see. I have told you closing stock given, isn't it? So we need to write, we need to deduct that one. So what we have to write? Sports materials consumed. 2. Sports materials consumed. You have enough space, you can write fully. Okay. Then what is purchases? Purchases how much? 800. Okay. Less closing stock. You write fully. Okay. Closing stock how much? Stock of sports materials 100. So the remaining 700 we should write here. Okay, then the next item, special dinner expenses. 2. Special dinner expenses. Special dinner expenses how much? 1500. Electricity charges. 900. I think there is no adjustment for this one. Okay, then closing this one we will closing cash in hand, cash at bank, we have to write in the balance sheet, leave it. Now come to the receipt side, that will be the income. That opening balance no need, isn't it? Then by to subscription, here by subscription. By subscriptions 5,000. So we have adjustment, I think, isn't it? Subscription outstanding 600. So that we need to adjust 5,000. Add outstanding subscription. You write fully. Okay, outstanding 600. That second adjustment. Okay, 600. When we add, we will get 5,600. Okay, then what is the next one? After subscription, legacies. That will not come. That will come in the balance sheet. Then collection for special dinner. That you write. By collection for special dinner. Okay, how much? 2,000. We have entered all the from the receipts and payments side, we have entered all things. Now you need to check any other adjustments given. Club had furniture 12,000. Then ignore depreciation, no depreciation. Outstanding subscription we have taken. Stock of sports materials we have adjusted. Capital fund in the balance sheet. So that's all we need to balance it. Which side more? The credit side. So 7,600. Here also you write the same amount, 7,600. 7,600. Now we need to write to surplus. Bracket excess of income over expenditure. Okay, write fully. Now you add and write. 0, 0, 7 plus 5, 12, 21, 21 plus 5, 26, balance 2, 1, 3, 3 plus 4, 7. So 4,500 is the surplus. Now we need to find out the balance sheet. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2017. Okay, this one liability rupees, assets rupees. You have to write fully. Okay. Now we have to come from the receipts and payments account. Then payments will be coming in the asset side. Okay. Furniture. Furniture we can write. Or in order also you can write cash in hand, cash at bank. Otherwise in the same way what is given. Otherwise you will leave some of the items. So you start doing from the beginning. Okay. Furniture 7,000. Any adjustment there? Ignore depreciation. No. One adjustment is given there, isn't it? Furniture. The club had furniture of 12,000 on 1st April. Ignore depreciation. Here in the receipts, furniture means we have purchased. So in the beginning, how much they had? 12,000. Okay, you write in the inner column. 12,000. Add purchases. How much they have purchased? 7,000. So totally how much they have now? 19,000. Then next to furniture, what sports materials purchase return, special dinner expense return, electricity charges return. Now cash in hand, cash at bank. Before writing that cash in hand, cash at bank, we need to see the adjustments. First additional information we completed. Next one, subscription outstanding. That is an asset, isn't it? That we will write. Subscription outstanding. subscription outstanding how much? 600, isn't it? Subscription outstanding 600. Then closing stock of sports materials, that we can write closing stock of sports materials, how much? 100, that you write 100. Then that capital fund in the liability side. Now we will write the closing cash in hand, cash at bank. Cash in hand. Cash in hand 1800. Cash at bank 12,000. Okay, we have entered everything. Now we will come to the liability side. Liability side, what? Legacies. What is given in the receipts and payments account? Okay, legacies 6,000. Then collection we have entered. Now we will come to the adjustment. Outstanding return, furniture return, closing stock return. Now capital fund. Capital fund, how much? 23,000. We need to do one adjustment in this one. What it is? We need to add the surplus. So add surplus. How much? 4,500. So how much we will get? 27,500. Okay. We will add and check whether we have got the answer. 005. You can add with the pencil to check whether it is correct. Okay, don't write with the pen. Then balance 33,500. Whenever you add with the pencil. Seven plus 8, 15. Balance 1, 3, 4. 4 plus 9, 13. Balance 1, 2, 3. So we have got the answer. Okay, that balance sheet also over. Now we will see the next illustration. Following is the receipts and payments account of Salem Recreation Club for the year ended 31st March 2019. In the books of Salem Recreation Club, receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st March 2019, receipt side, balance brought down, cash in hand 9,000, then subscription 2 years given. Current year is what? 18-19. Okay, so current year given, the next year subscription received in advance also given. Then proceeds from entertainment, then sundry receipts, then furniture that purchased. Okay, stationery, investment, then postage, then balance carried on, cash in hand, closing cash in hand. Okay, then what about the additional information? There are 450 members, each paying annual subscription of rupees 30. This one is given to calculate the whether we have any outstanding subscription. Okay, subscription received, how much given in this current year 18-19? 12,500. Here we need to multiply this one and we need to calculate whether any outstanding. Then stock of stationery 31st March 300, 2018. Okay, beginning. Then 31st March 2019. Opening, closing given. Then already stationery we have purchased this much. Okay, stationery 2,400. So in the income and expenditure, what we should do? That opening stock, add purchases less closing stock. Okay, then capital fund is also given in the balance sheet, it should be there. Then prepare income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2019 and the balance sheet as on that date. Okay, we will try. No other difficult items. It is very easy. Okay, I will write and show. First, in the books of Salem Recreation Club. Recreation Club, income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account for the year ending 31st March 2019. Okay, current year is 1819. Only one amount column I have taken. Since it is one page, you have to use both the pages. Rupees, then this one income, rupees, expenditure. We will start with the expenditure. To enter in the expenditure, you have to see the payment side. Okay, payment side, first one is given as furniture. Furniture will not come. Then next one, stationery. 2, stationery. Stationery, since opening and closing given, we should write stationery consumed. Okay, we are going to calculate how much stationery consumed. Consumed, opening stock. What is the opening stock given? 300. Add purchases. Purchases stationery in the payment side 2400. So 2700. Then less closing stock. Closing stock 500. So how much we will get? 2200. Okay, stationery over. Investment will be in the balance sheet. Now postage. 2, postage. Postage, there is no adjustment, you write as it is. Then this one will not come. Now come to the adjustment, any expense. The subscription will not come, stationery adjusted, capital fund over, isn't it? Now we come to the income side, okay? What are the income? The first one is subscription. By subscription. Subscription, 2 years given, isn't it? The current year is 1819. That one only we need to take. Okay. By subscription, how much? 12,500. We need to calculate any additional subscription. We need to receive, that is the subscription outstanding. We need to calculate. For that one, we have to do the calculation. Okay. Here in this one, I am doing the calculation. Okay, how many members are there? 450 members into 30. Okay, 30. So here 20. 3 5s are 15. Balance 1. 4 3s are 12 plus 1. 13. So how much we need to get? 13,500. But how much we have received? Actually, we have received what is given in the receipts and payments account subscription, 12,500. So how much to get 13,500? We need to add outstanding subscription. How much? 1,000. So we will get 13,500. Understand? For this one only they have given that additional information 1. then subscription over. Then proceeds from entertainment, that is one income, by proceeds from entertainment. $12,000. Then sundry receipts. Sundry receipts. 500. Okay. We have entered this first additional information, second one, third one will come in the balance sheet. We have completed. Okay. Now we will calculate the surplus or deficit. Surplus only, because we have more in the income side. So add that amount first. 0, 0, 5 plus 5, 10, balance 1, 4 plus 2, 6, 1 plus 1, 2, 26,000. Write the same amount this side also, 26,000. Then you write to surplus, bracket, excess of income over expenditure. Okay. Now you add and write 0, 0, 2 there, 2 plus 8, 0, 8, 10, 0, balance 1, 3 plus 4, 4 plus 2, 6, balance, no, 6, then 2 there, 2 we need to write. So 22,800 is the surplus. Okay, now we will prepare the balance sheet. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2019. Okay, assets rupees, liabilities rupees. Now again you have to come from the receipts and payments account. Okay, in the receipts and payments account, first one, payments will be in the asset side. Okay, first, furniture given. Okay, any adjustment? Nothing, isn't it? There is no adjustment regarding furniture. So we can write as it is, furniture. Furniture 15,000. Then stationery return, isn't it? Then investment. Investment 12,500. No adjustments, so write that 12,500. Then postage return. Then what cash in hand we should write. Before that you come to the additional information. This 450 members each paying annual subscription of rupees 30. So this is what? This is, we have calculated the outstanding subscription in this one, isn't it? 1,000. That 1,000 we need to write. So outstanding subscription 1,000. Okay, that outstanding subscription we have written 1,000. Now second one, second additional information, opening stock of stationery, closing stock of stationery. That closing stock of stationery we should write in the asset side. Okay, closing stock of closing stock of stationery 500. Then that we have written. Now we will write the closing cash balance, cash in hand. Cash in hand 3,500. Okay, now we will write the liabilities side. Here this one opening will not come, isn't it? Opening will not come. Then the subscription 12,500 we have taken. This 1920 we have received this year, isn't it? So that is a liability. Subscription received in advance. Subscription received in advance. If you write in a systematic way, you will not get any doubt, or you may not leave any items. That's why I'm telling from the beginning you can write. Here 1920, that 400 we need to write. Then proceeds from entertainment, that we have already entered. Sundry receipts we have entered in the income and expenditure account. Then additional information. This outstanding subscription we have entered. This stock of stationery entered. Now you write capital fund. Capital fund. What is the capital fund given? 9,300. Always write in the inner column because we need to add the surplus. If it is surplus, we need to add. If it is deficit, we should deduct. What is the surplus? 22,800. So we can add that one. So 0, 0, 8 plus 3, 11, balance 1, 10 plus 2, 12, balance 1, 3. Okay, 32,100. Now we will add and check. Okay, you add with the pencil and check both the side. If it is okay, then rub with one column and write. Seeing the other side you can write. Then you can rub that column and you can write here like that. Okay, should not write both the side together. 2, 4 plus 1, 5, 2, 3. Zero, 0, 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 5, 15, balance 1, 4, 5, 7, 12, balance 1, 2, 3. Okay, 32,500 we have got. Now I will explain two exercises. Okay, then you can do that one. I will help you. You have to do that exercise in your notebook. Okay, students. Exercise 20. Exercise 20 I will explain to you. Okay. Exercise 20. From the following receipts and payments account and from the information given below of Ramanathapuram Sports Club, prepare income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st December 2018 and the balance sheet as on that date. Hope you have done all the 7 problems that I have given you yesterday. All those were very small only, isn't it? You have completed? Okay. Now, receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st December 2018. Debtor, creditor, receipts, payments. And receipts we will read. Okay, receipts. Balance brought down, cash in hand, cash at bank. Then subscription 17, 18, 19. What is the current year? 18, isn't it? 31st December 2018. That is the current year. So this one received. Now they have received last year's, next year's also received in advance. Okay. Now entrance fees, general donation, sale of old sports materials, miscellaneous receipts. Then payments, rent, entertainment expense, furniture purchased, then sports material purchased, match expenses, investments made. So this one rent, entertainment expenses and all, that revenue item, isn't it? Then furniture, asset, sports material, we should adjust this one in the income and expenditure. Then match expenses. If fund is given, match fund, then we should adjust in that fund only, should not enter this one in the income and expenditure account. Here it is not given, so no problem. You can write in the income and expenditure. Investment made is asset. Then these two also assets. Now we will see the additional information. Number 1, capital fund given. So don't prepare the opening balance sheet. Now opening stock of sports material, closing stock of sports materials. Very simple. So only that adjustment you have to do this one regarding the sports materials purchased. Opening stock you write. Otherwise you can here purchased, sports materials purchased, add opening stock less closing stock. In that way also you can write. Otherwise you write as it is, opening stock. Okay, 3,000. Add purchases. 13,000. Then less closing stock. In that way also you can write. Okay. Then this cash in hand, cash at bank. I think everything easy only. Okay. Then 21 I will read. 21. If you have any doubt when you do, then you can ask me. Okay. Here last year they have asked this one for the model exam, first model exam. Okay. From the following receipts and payments account of Yerkadi Youth Association, prepare income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2019 and the balance sheet as on that date. Receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st March. Receipts, balance brought down, cash in hand. Then government grant for purchase of books. Then subscription, admission fee, prize fund receipts. Then bank interest, sale of newspapers. Then expense payment side, salary, office expenses, books purchased, stationery purchased, newspaper purchased, prices awarded, balance carried on, cash in hand. Now we will see the additional information. Opening capital fund. So do not need to prepare the opening balance sheet. Okay. Now the other additional information. Stock of books. 1/4/2018. Opening stock or closing stock. The year is 31st March 2019. So this is the opening stock of books. Okay. Then subscription received. Subscription due but not received 1,700. So this one due but not received means what? Outstanding. The same we need to add. Then stock of stationery 1,200. Then stock of stationery, this one closing. Then this one opening. So along with the stationery we need to do the adjustment. Need to add the opening stock, deduct the closing stock. Here in this item, any doubt you have, all this one, government grant for purchase of book. It is a youth association, so we can do this one as capital expenditure in the balance sheet. Okay, that is the only new item. Okay, then subscription, admission fee, prize fund receipt, you can write in the income side. All these income side. Then salary, office expense. Here books purchased will come in the balance sheet. Okay. We have one stock of books, opening stock. Along with that one, we need to add this books purchased in the balance sheet. Should not write this one in the income and expenditure account. Then stationery purchased. Stationery they have given the adjustment. Yes, opening stock, add purchases, less closing stock. The newspaper purchased you can write. Price awarded, yeah, revenue item, all these. This one balance sheet item. Okay, cash in hand. All easy only. Any doubt you can refer the illustration, or still if you have any doubt you can ask me. Students, we have 2 more problems, I think 23 and 24, that we will keep aside, and tomorrow I will teach you the next lesson, because we need to complete the lesson, all the 10 lessons before November. Understand? So I will start the new lesson tomorrow. Be prepared and complete the notebook, and you have to answer me. I will call you. Okay, whenever I get time, one by one I will call and ask you. You can even send the video also. One video also I think you can send in the WhatsApp. 1 or 2 minutes video. What are the things you have done in the classwork notebook, you can take video and send it to me. Okay, page by page. No need to take photo, each photo, and send it all the photos. Just to take one video. Okay, students. Thank you very much.